Of all the days to sleep in! Why today? At least I'm going the right way. I think. I should have checked yesterday. I'm here. I'm really here. Lainecrest, the academy of my dreams. Wait, no, don't just stand there and gape, silly. I need to get a class.
Well, it looks like everybody is seated, so I will take attendance. Starting with Alicia. Is Alicia here?
Made it!
You must be Alicia.
Yes, ma'am.
Please take your seat. Next, Eladia.
Present.
Hi. Guess I'm next to you. Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia. I want to make a bunch of new friends here, so, could you tell me your
You two. No talking during roll call, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Now then, welcome all of you to Lainecrest. First, I would like you to take a look around the classroom. You sit among the next generation of nobles and tycoons, future leaders of the military and clergy. Whether you intend to follow in your parents' footsteps or forge your own path, here you are guaranteed an education befitting your station. For it is not only the reputation of your illustrious houses which rests on your shoulders, but the glory of our great kingdom.
Talk about pressure.
During today's orientation, you will get to know the school grounds and our unique curriculum options. We have 2 academic tracks based in the East and West Towers. Here in the East Tower, we provide structured lessons for students in the guided study track. Should you choose to learn with us, one of our highly qualified professors will guide your studies in a traditional classroom setting.
Excuse me?
Yes, Alicia?
What exactly do you mean, here in the East Tower? You make it sound like there aren't normal classes in the West Tower.
Correct. The West Tower is home to the independent study track. Students there choose to forego the established curriculum, instead spending their time on practical exercises. The only lessons taught are done so informally by other students, and last time a professor attempted to intervene, he was challenged to a duel.
Wait, what? A duel?
By their prefect, yes. The Immaculate Idol, they call him. Well, my colleague was bested, and ever since, the West Tower has increasingly asserted independence. They hope to foster an entirely student-centric environment, where learning happens through peer-to-peer tutoring and sparring. Of course, I do not mean to condemn their activities. It is a wonderful thing for students to take charge of their own learning. And surely none of my colleagues would deny the capabilities of the track's leader, the Student Council President Lilium. Her creation magic is wondrous to behold. In fact, it is in recognition of her extraordinary talent that the headmaster agreed to sign the pact she proposed.
The pact?
Yes, Their pact recognized the autonomy of the independent study track and established a policy of non-intervention between the two towers. Now, you all are given a choice. Attend lectures here in the East Tower, or study freely in the West Tower. Personally, I would recommend entrusting your learning to us professional educators. However, before you make your choice, allow me to take you on a little tour of our academy. We begin with the facilities in the East Tower. This is the staff room where us professors are to be found. All of us, mind you, as there is no staff room in the West Tower. Should you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to stop by.
I don't know if I'd be brave enough to go in there.
And just ahead we have the West Tower. The upper terrace here is open to students, who make good use of it during breaks and after school. Access is forbidden during class hours, though that has never stopped the independence.
The view from here is gorgeous! Oh, hi there! What is it? The professor's going to leave you behind. What? Ah! Hey! Wait up! Oh, the freshers are here. Hey, everyone! Come join the Independents! You'll have a fun time here with us, free from the professors! Hello! Wow, they really can just not be in class.
Next, let's take a peek in one of the classrooms. As you can see, the students are currently...
Take that!
Well, they should be studying, but alas, this is the current state of affairs in the independent study track. Here we are at the library. While it is housed in the West Tower, students from both tracks may come and browse as they please.
What? That's definitely made up.
No, it's one of the 7 great mysteries of Lainecrest. The princess. She's here, in this very library.
You over there. No talking in the library.
Yes, ma'am. I'm out of here.
Oh, no one ever believes me.
It would seem we need to start teaching basic manners as well.
The 7 great mysteries. Wonder what they are. They sound scary. Yeah, they do, don't they? I'm not so good with scary stories myself.
What part of no talking did you not understand?
Oh no, it's only my first day and I've already been yelled at twice!
This is the courtyard. Certain classes may require you to come out here to exercise, or perform particularly large summons. Well, that concludes our tour, so let's head back to the classroom, shall we? You will soon be selecting your tracks, so give it careful thought on our way there.
I reckon the guided study track's my only option. As a scion of an aristocrat house, I'm obliged to receive a proper education.
I'm definitely gonna be an independent. It sounds so fun! Which track should I pick? The independent study track seems a little scary, so maybe guided is better. Oh, what about you? Practical magic or theoretical magic? It's a tough choice, isn't it? Now, I know it's important to learn magic you can use in actual battle, but... sorry, I'm not so good at this. Complicated talk. Ah, right, of course. Sorry about that. Shouldn't have asked you out of the blue. Castelle. I'm sorry? My name. You tried asking earlier, but I never answered. I wasn't ignoring you on purpose, though. I just, I get nervous talking to strangers. Sorry, I'll just go. Hey, wait up!
Joining the guided study track, we have Alicia, Edelheim, Occam, Cassiopeia, Castelle.
Ooh, we're together!
Those of you entering the independent study track will report to the West Tower first thing tomorrow. Those of you in guided study will return to this classroom. Dismissed.
Oh, finally, we're free! What do you want to do?
Well, we could go downtown. There's actually a new wand I wanted to check out.
I'm gonna go say hi to the people in the independent study track.
Well, don't stay too late or else you might run into the Angel of Death. Hey! Castelle! Sorry. What for? For being in the same track as you. You probably didn't want to be with me. What? No, not at all. I'm so glad we're together. See, I'm from the countryside, so I don't know anybody here. That's why I want to make a bunch of new friends. Really? Yeah. Actually, my parents are just small-time merchants. But I have an older sister, you see, and she told me I had a talent for magic. And she worked day and night all so she could send me here to Lainecrest. That's why I'm going to study hard and repay her for everything she's done for me. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I'm oversharing. Silly me. It's just, I get the feeling we can be good friends, you and I. You think so? I'd like that. I have a big sister too. She's everything to me. Wait, really? That makes us both little sisters! Now I know we're gonna be good friends. See you tomorrow, okay? Yeah. See you, Alicia. Castelle, she's so precious. I can't believe I lost my room key. Ah! The academy's scary at night, but also kind of exciting. I'm going to be studying here from now on. Maybe a little exploring wouldn't hurt. Oh. Is someone there? Good evening. I'm just here to pick up something I dropped. Huh? Is that blood? And that girl, she... Well, don't stay too late or else you might run into the Angel of Death. The Angel of Death?
Do I look like an angel to you?
What? What's going on? I can't move!
Oh, that's quite all right. You're not going anywhere.
Is this my blood?
Ooh, this is quality mana. Highly adaptable. The headmaster's going to be pleased.
No, I can't die.
Shh. Your flesh may fester. Your name might vanish from the registry. But rest assured, your mana will live on. Welcome to Lainecrest.
Morning. Your classwork's on my desk. Just, ask a neighbor if you get stuck. See ya.
What? Wait!
Professor Verdilia, you can't just...
Can't what?
I don't know, ditch us with a mountain of work?
It's gonna take forever.
Too bad. I've got other stuff to take care of.
But...
Look, if you just want to pass tests, I'll slip you last year's answer keys. But if you want to learn, you're gonna have to hoof it through the fundamentals.
That's not fair, though.
You want to fail potions? What's gonna take longer? A couple worksheets today, or remedial lessons every weekend?
Every weekend?
Yep. Your choice, though. Everything you need's on my desk, if you want it. Class dismissed.
Dismissed? Wait! And she's gone. How does she get away with this?
I know, right? This is supposed to be a guided study class. But how did she know I suck at potions? I'd be surprised if she even knew my name.
Her style kinda works for me, though. Beats listening to a professor read off the board all class.
Yeah, Verdilia seems like a cool professor, but... I don't know.
Oh, please. We're definitely just a job to her. She's never here more than she needs to be.
True. Does she even grade all these worksheets?
Course not. She said it was our choice, right? They're probably to keep us busy till she gets back.
No rush to get started, then. Any of you see that one girl from orientation? The one that ran in late? I thought she was supposed to be in our class.
Oh, her. Not Alyssa. Allison? I definitely saw her name on the class roster, but I forget.
Same. I never heard of her family. I think they're just merchants or something.
Hey, about Alicia. Oh, Verdilia. Straight to the point as ever. What about her? I gather she's in your class then? That's the problem. She should be, but she's not. Can't get in contact with her either. She was late to orientation yesterday. The independent kids are enough of a headache without our students playing hooky. If she's just ditching, that's on her. But something about her absence doesn't feel right.
If you're looking for Alicia, she withdrew her enrollment yesterday. She hadn't attended classes yet, so there wasn't much fuss to it. Sorry for the confusion.
I see. And you are?
Pardon me. I'm Weiss. As a fellow professor, it's nice to finally meet you in person, Miss Verdilia. I've heard wonderful things. And I was actually just on my way to find you. Here, Alicia's papers, fresh off the headmaster's desk. We were hoping to have them to you before class, but so it goes.
Well, no harm, no foul, right?
Thank you for being so understanding. If I may ask, though, what was worrying you about Alicia?
Nothing, apparently. Found it concerning that she suddenly vanished, but if she dropped out, case closed.
Ooh, you almost sound like a detective. I'm starting to see why the headmaster chose you.
Chose me for what?
He's got a super special task, and you're the only one he can trust with it. It'll sure put your teaching skills to the test. What do you say?
Spare me the build-up. Knowing Cornelius, it'll be a hassle, and I don't get a say. He's his own religion. Only things that old man believes in are success and the power to achieve it.
True, true. And we wouldn't want to disappoint. Come on, I'll walk you through the details. Don't you just love the start of a new term? All the fresh faces, ready to grow and learn.
Look, I'm just here to do my job. Can we cut to the chase?
Hey, there's no rush. It'll make more sense to explain when we... Oh! We're already here. Come on in.
Why do we need to discuss the task here, exactly?
Why, because this is your new classroom.
What?
Surprise! Bet you didn't see this coming. See, as I'm sure you know, the Academy has 2 tracks, guided study and independent study. Now, there's nothing wrong with students designing their own curriculums, but we do want to ensure they're ready to go out into the world and lead the kingdom. So, we're implementing a common exam for both tracks to test students' scholarship and application. I must say, I'm very impressed with how quickly the Academy's evolved with its...
Yeah, back to the exam. Where do I come in?
Oh, right. I do go off on tangents, don't I? There are a couple of students we're worried about, so you, Miss Verdilia, will help prepare them for the exam. That's why you've got a nice, quiet room, away from the hustle and bustle.
What about my classroom?
Not to worry. Another professor will take care of your former class. You'll get used to your new students in no time. After all, there's only 2 of them.
2?
Yep, and not just any students. One of them is a central figure in the independent study track, Lyelth, the so-called Immaculate Idol. The boy is a prodigy, bested a professor in a duel, in fact. And get this, none of the spectators could even catch a glimpse of the magic he used. There's also Amaryllis. She's been enrolled for a while, but has never attended a lecture. Most students only know her as the Princess. I'm afraid I couldn't tell you why, though. No one's actually seen her. Some of the kids doubt she even exists.
Invisible magic and a student no one's seen. Got my work cut out for me. No time to waste.
Oh, you're heading out already? No questions?
I've heard enough. Sounds like we're far past the planning phase anyways. Cornelius knows I would have objected, so he only brought the task up now that it's set in stone.
You say that, but here you are, ready to jump right to it. A go-getter like you will be a great role model for the students. I heard you do have a little sister back home.
That's none of your business.
Whoa now! But I finally got a reaction out of you. The headmaster told me all about you. That you're clever, composed, perceptive, but also that you're a bit aloof, like you're above others. There's no need to be so secretive.
Save the lectures for your students. We're on the clock.
Ah, that we are. I won't keep you then. If you want to know where to find Lyelth and Amaryllis,
I'll have to ask around myself, won't I?
oh, you really are like a detective. Right indeed. Good luck out there, and give my regards to your sister.
I knew he only brought her up to provoke me, but I still took the bait. And now I'm stuck wrangling problem students, if I can even find them. If Lyelth's in the independent study track, he's probably around the West Tower somewhere. Amaryllis, though. I'll just have to see if the rumors about her give me any leads. It'd also be a good idea to keep investigating Alicia's absence while I'm at it. I don't trust that Weiss guy for a second. Now that I've got a game plan, what's first? So, what have I got on Lyelth? He's a key independent, strong enough to take down a professor. Just gonna have to find out the rest myself, huh? Alright, off to the West Tower.
Like I said, magic's all about speed. If you cast a spell before your opponent can react,
They can just block it, because real mages use a balance of attack and defense.
Everybody, please quiet down. Let us begin today's lesson. As you can see from the examples, in magical combat, any skill can be used to your advantage, with proper application. If you wish to know the minutiae of magic's history and theoretical workings, by all means, go ask one of the fine professors of the East Tower. But my fellow independents, we are here not to study magic, but to practice it, to conquer with it. Are we not? Now then, combat magic can be categorized by magnitude, reach, and variety. Spells of high magnitude can bend not only the elements, but the very laws of physics, in ways that are invisible to the untrained eye. Second is reach. The greater the mage, the greater an area they can impact. I know of one capable of destroying an entire kingdom with a flick of his fingertip. Lastly, the most vexing, variety. Each mage you face will wield their own unique magic, thus requiring you to adapt your strategies. That said, mages also have their weaknesses, but that discussion will have to wait for another day. I'm afraid we are out of time. Those with questions may form a line at the front of the room.
well, I was wondering if you could tutor me in incantations. I can't seem to get the hang of it. I tried asking the professors, but they all said a rote repetition is the only way. There has to be some trick to it, though, right?
Hey, I was first! I need to ask Prefect Lyelth about incineration magic. Whenever I try widening the reach of my flames, they get too hot! I need his wisdom!
Please, you mustn't fight amongst yourselves. Each and every one of you is an important asset to us independents.
Yes, Prefect Lyelth!
Do not forget what we seek. The power to change this academy, and victory over the East Tower. If we are to achieve success, we must learn with and from each other. Your peers are far greater teachers than your moldy textbooks. United, our strength will be so great. The headmaster will have no choice but to acknowledge our methods.
Yeah, you said it!
We'll do our best.
So join me, if you will, and together we shall defeat our enemies. Well, well. It seems one has come to spy on us.
This must be the right classroom.
I don't believe we've met, Professor. Might I ask what brings you here?
You. Assuming you're Lyelth.
Oh? You've done your research.
Nope. But who else would the prefect be? There's only one guy all the students are lining up to see. Looks like they really respect you.
Well, those who lead ought to command dignity and respect. Wouldn't you agree, Professor Verdilia?
No comment. Surprised you know me, though.
Oh, I've done my research on everybody at this academy. The professors, the students, even the janitors. You joined the academy 2 years ago, yet your record remains inexplicably blank. Whatever the case, you've got a class of your own this year, and it seems the senior professors expect great things from you.
You aren't bluffing, that's for sure.
Thorough preparation is the most surefire way to guarantee results. A basic tenet of combat.
Combat, huh? What happened to the peace pact?
Council President Lilium has her own motives, and we have ours. We are going to revolutionize Lainecrest by force, and my fellow independents trust me to lead them.
Yeah, we're gonna change this academy!
Prefect Lyelth can do anything!
I sure do put a lot of faith in you.
Yes, and I am most grateful for it. But I digress. Again, might I ask what brings you here, Professor? A message from the headmaster, perhaps? Or do you professors simply have nothing better to do than waste our time? Not that it matters. Whatever it is you want, my answer is no.
Actually, Lyelth, I'm here to invite you to my class.
Oh?
You want to steal Prefect Lyelth from us? He'd never agree to that!
Yeah, he showed the dumb professor who's boss. He would never join your dirty, little crew of teachers' pets.
Very well.
Oh?
No objections here. I accept your invitation, Professor.
What are you playing at?
Why so suspicious? I assure you I am dead serious. However, you must understand this is all very sudden, so I will have to add a few conditions.
Let's hear them.
Of course. I ask only for 3 small things to ensure a smooth transition. First, all independent study students will be transferred with me. And as per our custom, you will not be giving us any lectures. Second, you will give us 10 years' worth of operating costs for the academy, in cash. Third, you will grant me authority over all faculty. If you accept those 3 conditions, I shall gladly join your class.
Small things, huh? I'll take that as an elaborate no, then.
I'm sorry to hear that. I was hoping you would be willing to compromise. After all, according to the pact, our 2 tracks stand on equal footing. I believe that entitles us to a few demands of our own. But, should you refuse to cede any ground on your onerous demands, well, I dare say you would be the one at fault here, Professor.
Now I see why the independents call him their idol. Take it from me, Lyelth. There's no glory in leading your friends off to combat. Unfortunately, I can't accept those conditions.
Very well, then. I suppose our deal is...
So let me make you a counteroffer. If I beat you in a duel, you'll come to my class. I've heard enough to know just what it is you believe in. Victory, and the strength to seize it. Perfect chance to show the headmaster what you're capable of, right? Besides, your classmates all seem excited to see you win.
Lyelth!
Prefect Lyelth!
Expectations can be a heavy burden. Let that be a lesson to you.
Very well. I accept your offer. But if I win, you will acquiesce to the 3 conditions I laid out earlier. Agreed?
Sure. It's a deal.
Well, if there are no further terms to discuss, I believe we have but one thing left to do. Whenever you're ready, Professor.
Oh, looks like someone's raring to go.
Not getting into stance. Well, all the same to me. Either way, you won't be able to see my magic.
Confident. I like that.
Victory will be mine. For only a victor is fit to lead. And I am going to surpass him. Losing at such an insignificant step along the way is not an option for me.
I see. Well then. I'll be back.
You'll... What?
See ya.
Where do you think you're... You would flee from a duel?
We've both got a lot riding on this, so I'd rather not charge in blindly. I mean, we could fight right now, and I doubt I'd lose, but I might not be able to win. So I'm taking some time to prepare.
What are you...
You'll see what I'm talking about. Catch you later, Lyelth. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting, but we're getting somewhere. And I think I know who I need to talk to next. Coming through.
Oh, Professor Verdilia. I thought you had class. Did you assign them busy work and walk out? Well, that would make 2 of us.
Yeah, something like that. Hey! Cornelius!
Excuse me? Just where do you think you're going? You can't just barge into the headmaster's office. You know he doesn't take kindly to unexpected guests.
Yeah, well, that's his problem. I've got questions, and he's got answers. Your task makes no sense. You accepted the Independent's autonomy. Whether they graduate or not should be on them. I know you've got faith in your power. If you don't agree with their methods, you could just crush the track yourself. So, what are you playing at?
It's simple, really. I merely wish to see my children grow and mature. It's been too long, Verdilia. That sharp tongue of yours takes me back. You've grown thinner, The busy life of a professor has taken its toll on you, has it?
And whose fault do you think that is, old man?
Oh, you must forgive me. In any case, I assigned this task as a test of your abilities. I'm afraid your future at the Academy is up for debate after your mishap last year.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, come now. No need to be so harsh on an old man. Remember this, Professor. I am an educator. The students here are no less precious to me than if they were my own children. And I will do anything to further their education. I happen to be somewhat of an overbearing father, you see.
Great, didn't ask. I'm just here to do my job. I'll keep my mouth shut as long as you pay me.
Very good. That is precisely why I entrusted this task to you. No ordinary professor could ever hope to get those two children under control. You, on the other hand, well, I expect you've already got a plan, haven't you?
I've made a deal with one of them, at least. Lyelth. If I defeat him in a duel, he'll join my class.
Excellent work. Victory is sure to be yours, then.
Not necessarily. The task was to ensure he passes the exam, right? Forcing him to transfer won't accomplish anything. If I want Lyelth to listen to me all term, it'll have to be of his own accord. And to that end, there's something I need to ask you.
Oh, and what might that be?
There are 3 things I need to know in order to understand a student. Personality, abilities, and beliefs. Not sure of Lyelth's personality or abilities yet, but it's pretty clear what he believes in. Victory, and the strength to seize it.
Do not forget what we seek. The power to change this academy, and victory over the East Tower.
And I happen to know of one other person here who thinks like that. He's his own religion. Only things that old man believes in are success and the power to achieve it. A veteran who's conquered countless battlefields, yet still seeks a worthy foe even off the front lines. The man they call the Corpse King. You, Cornelius.
Go on.
Lyelth's not rallying his peers to take down professors or the academy. His target is you.
United, our strength will be so great. The headmaster will have no choice but to acknowledge our methods.
There's gotta be some connection between you two for him to single you out like that.
Then pray tell, what is there between us?
A personal grudge. If the Independence idol had beef with the headmaster, he wouldn't need to hide it. But he hasn't made anything public, because his issue is with you yourself. He knows you personally, and looks up to you as a rival to overcome. Because you're his father, aren't you?
Brilliant, Professor. Brilliant. Precisely right. Lyelth is my flesh and blood. Why the troubled face, Professor? Your conjecture proved to be correct, did it not?
Well, that answers some questions and opens up others. If he is your son, why's Lyelth got it out for you?
I believe you are no stranger to a little rebellion yourself. You stole your goddess from her nest, and not with your parents' permission. Oh, no need to stare daggers. All I'm saying is being a parent comes with its fair share of challenges. The familial bond between us is strong. Of that much, I am certain. However, Lyelth was always closer to his mother, you see. Even at his age, he still seems attached to her. And his personality can be a bit difficult. Perhaps he gets it from me.
Only a bit, huh?
Oh, just a phase. Children his age catch them like colds. And as for his abilities, well, I can hardly do all the work for you. A boy known as an idol amongst his peers. I expect he will prove a worthwhile case for you to solve.
That's a roundabout way of saying I'm not gonna cough up any answers.
Have I left you unsatisfied? Very well. I shall offer you a suggestion. Remember, Lyelth is still a child. I wonder, how would he react if he lost that which he cherishes most? As you say, a plain victory itself would be meaningless. But should you dominate, trample, crush him, manipulate him, then perhaps you would have true victory. And do not forget, this is also your own examination. I look forward to seeing your abilities put to use for the greater good of Lainecrest. And for me.
I'll do my job. That's it.
I was right to have high expectations of her.
Are you sure she'll be okay without any hints?
Oh, but I did give hints. Too many, in fact, for one so capable. She is clever and just. As a professor, that is. There can be no better spark than Verdilia.
High praise coming from you, so I take it I can proceed as planned?
Indeed. Your efforts will be the kindling to her spark. The time is nigh. Oh, how I long to see which of you shall prove worthy foes, my dear children.
Well, off to a rough start.
The Independence classroom records. You do realize most of them have never attended a single class. Now, we do have their admission exam scores, but those are kept by the headmaster himself.
Didn't have high hopes for the records anyway, but...
Prefect Lyelth's magic? You really think we would go blabbing to a professor about it? As if! Even if I knew, my mouth would stay shut.
What? When Lyelth beat that professor? Ha! You wish you could have seen it. Not that there was anything to... Wait a second. I'm not telling no professor!
Thought I'd at least get something out of them. Kinda seemed like they didn't even know themselves. I need to approach this from a different angle.
That concludes our discussion of fundamental anti-mage strategies. The most important lesson to remember is to strike first. An unprepared opponent is a weak opponent. Of course, your opponent will employ strategies of their own, but if you can strike first and catch them off guard, that may be all you need to seize victory. A prime target for this would be, let's say, professors who see us as no more than harmless sheep.
Wow! This is so useful. I'm starting to feel like even I can fight! Ha ha ha!
With you teaching us, we'll be unbeatable!
Thank you, everybody. You are dismissed. Feel free to...
Come on, get moving!
Can you go any slower?
I was just trying to have a look around.
You're awful curious for someone just looking around.
And why are you alone?
I'm telling you, it's not like that. Come on, you have to believe me.
You teachers' pets are all the same. Dogs slobbering for the chance to serve your masters.
How about we show you what happens when you mess with us?
Ah!
Really? But I can't just leave him.
What was that?
Wind magic? But it felt more...
Strength depreciates in value when brandished in vain. The strong must be mindful of how to use it, of right and wrong, of the true meaning of victory.
Lyelth? What was that for? Why'd you stop us? This guy's spying on us for the professors!
We have a non-aggression pact with guided study. Should we carelessly lash out at one of their students, we give the professors justification to retaliate. Besides, if we were to punish a suspicious student without first hearing them out, that would make us no better than the professors, I should think. Please, settle down. For my sake, if not his.
Well, if you say so.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was done for. Professor, that was terrifying.
Welcome back. And well done.
Well done? Look, I provoked them like you said, but they were gonna beat me to a pulp. If that other guy didn't show up,
If Lyelth didn't show up, I would have intervened. Here, take this. A little something for your efforts. Questions from past exams. For your eyes only, you hear me?
I know. Not a word of this to anyone, right?
Right. Thanks.
Well, I got away without a scratch. Plus, I got past exam answers, so I'll consider this a win. See you, Professor!
He was a good sport. Looks like the rumors weren't just rumors, though. Whatever Lyelth's doing, you really can't see or hear it. But... yeah, I'll figure something out.
Oh, Professor, what brings you to the library?
Just here to do a little research. What about you? Having trouble with potions?
How did you know?
Definitely not the stack of potions textbooks. Good luck with that. Here it is. That geezer's biography. Gotta have info on his family. Bingo. That should be about everything I need. Now, to test out my theory.
That concludes today's lesson. Does anybody have any questions?
Over here, sir.
Let's hear it then. I only ask that you keep it class-related, Professor.
Of course, Prefect. So, about combat magic. I think I've figured out your trick, but I was hoping you could check my answer.
I decline. My abilities are neither here nor there. Now, does anybody else have any
Really? Oh, I thought they might be, passed down in the family.
Lyelth's family?
Wait, which house is he from again? I don't think I've ever heard his last name.
Let's speak in a more private location, shall we?
Fine with me.
Here will do just fine. Well, Professor, what is it you want?
Just to talk. I got some questions. Kinda figured you wouldn't want the whole class listening in, though.
I suppose you think that bluff was terribly clever.
I mean, it worked. Anyway, thanks for demonstrating your magic earlier. Very impressive.
My magic? Ah. Yes, that little confrontation I had to break up. You sent that spy, didn't you? Despicable.
Yep. The Independents picked the fight themselves, though. I would have helped if you hadn't stepped in, but I had a feeling you would.
Oh, you would have helped. You orchestrated the entire situation yourself. If word of what you did were to get around, it could very well spark conflict between the two tracks.
Our secret, then. You've been putting on quite the show yourself, but you can drop the act.
What are you talking about?
The whole Prefect act. You're not as perfect and proper as you pretend.
And you're apparently not as much of a half-wit as you look.
Did my homework. I heard you could be difficult.
From who?
Your father, Headmaster Cornelius.
So you weren't bluffing then?
Nope. With how fixated you were on him, it wasn't exactly hard to guess.
No, I suppose not. I'm not exactly trying to hide it. I'd just rather not have people bringing up Father's name and sticking their noses into personal matters.
Father, huh? So you still see him as a father, even if you are trying to usurp him.
You're soft. All you professors are. There's only one thing in this world worth a damn. Victory. And don't even try to tell me it's how you get there that really matters, or any of that rubbish. I'm sick of it.
And that's why you value practical learning so much.
Yes, grades mean nothing. The only way to prove my merit is through strength. I mean, I learned this stuff in your textbooks years ago. How to increase my mana. How to conduct it efficiently and precisely. I studied all the facts and proofs and theorems, and were they ever useful? No. So tell me, Professor, what could you possibly teach me?
That's what I've been trying to figure out. But I've got it now. There's 3 things I needed to know about you first. 1, your beliefs.
Do not forget what we seek. The power to change this academy. And victory over the East Tower. 2, your personality. Really? But I can't just leave him.
And 3, your abilities. That geezer's biography. Gotta have info on his family. See, the way I do things, I like to make informed lesson plans. And to design classes worth your time. There's something I'd like to know about your family, if you're willing to tell me. Your late mother.
You make me sick. Does your research know no limits?
I researched what I needed to, which, in this case, was Cornelius's biography. And, according to it, your mother passed due to illness. When I asked him about you, he said your home life was fine and your rebellion's just a phase, but I don't buy it. I don't have a great relationship with my father, so I can't speak to your home life, but I know there's more to this. I don't know what, but I'm guessing it probably has something to do with your mother.
Then mind your own business. Home life. Don't think you've got me all figured out just because you did a little research. This is a family matter, and your intrusion is not welcome. My mother left me with the strength to fight. And that is the only reason I need for my rebellion.
Strength? As in...
This conversation is over. Get out of my sight. Or shall we duel here and now? I wouldn't mind.
Don't lie. You can't afford to have anyone see your magic, can you? Save it for next time, Lyelth. We'll make sure no one else is around so you won't have to hold back. And then... I will beat you. And you will join my class.
Don't delude yourself. I will emerge victorious. I have to.
Well, until next time, then. We'll settle this. The princess, Amaryllis. Everyone seems to have heard the rumors, but they can't tell me where she actually is. But I might know someone who can. Hey.
Professor?
You're back? To teach us?
Nope. Sorry. Still taking care of other stuff. There you are.
Me? What is it, Professor?
You like occult stuff, right? I need your help with something.
No, it's one of the 7 great mysteries of Lainecrest. The princess. She's here, in this very library. You remember me?
This was gonna be my class. Of course I remember you.
Thank you, Professor. But all I know are ghost stories, like the sorceress who traps her victims in false worlds, or the Sylvan god thief. I'm probably the only one who believes them, so, I don't know if I can help with real occult stuff.
Nah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Someone who believes in the unknown. What can you tell me about the princess?
The princess? Not a soul in the academy hasn't heard of her. She's one of the 7 great mysteries. There's the instrument that plays itself at night, and the staircase that gets longer as you go up, but they're nothing compared to the princess. So, there is another library at Lainecrest, one not of this world. Goosebumps, right? It's actually a favorite among fellow believers in the unknown.
Oh yeah?
Rumor has it, the key is somewhere in the regular library. And if you find it, everyone else vanishes. Except for the princess. And once she spots you, ooh, there's no escape. Now, whether or not you believe the rumor, that's your choice.
Oh, don't worry. I believe it.
Wait, you do? Well, that's just the thing I say at the end of every story. You know, so it sounds, like spookier and, sorry. It's one of my favorites, so I got kind of carried away.
No worries. Like I said, that's why I asked you. Anyways, thanks for the tip. Later.
Professor? Oh, she's gone. Wait, she's not looking for the princess, is she? Well, I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Never noticed anything in the library before, but not like I'm here often. Might as well try the door. And nothing. Figures.
Whoa, they've got volume 3! I've been trying to find a copy for ages!
What do we need for astrology class?
Introduction to stargazing. How many times do I have to remind you?
And no one here looks like a princess. Though that's hardly surprising.
Rumor has it, the key is somewhere in the regular library. And if you find it, everyone else vanishes. Except for the princess. And once she spots you, ooh, there's no escape. Now, whether or not you believe the rumor, that's your choice.
The way he described it, I'm gonna need some kind of key. Guess I'll start by reading the monoflows. Might find something suspicious. Something's off about this book. The Princess and the Wyrmwitch. What's a picture book doing here? Hang on. This isn't a book at all. It's a replica made of mana, and a damn good replica at that. Well, here goes nothing. Toll the hour, set the sun. Tell me whence the moon hath come. Everyone else is gone. This must be it. Hey! Anyone here?
The king grew furious and ordered the princess's rescue.
What was that? It was faint, but I definitely heard a voice. Over there?
At once, the Wyrmwitch soared off and caught up to the knight in the blink of an eye. The knight fought back, but he was no match for the witch's mighty dragon.
Gotta be around here. Is she telling a story? But to who?
The princess was back in the witch's arms, where she belonged. And then, lo and behold, the princess was ill no more.
There.
For all along, it had been a curse placed upon her by the night, which ailed her so. The Wyrmwitch took the princess by the hand and led her back to the castle, where they lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like it, Lilium? You know I haven't used my voice in ages. Oh?
Hermana, it's suffocating. Who are you?
Oh my. My apologies, it's just... You gave me a bit of a shock. But no matter. I know why you're here. You must be my dear knight.
Huh? You're what?
You've angered her. I must have been mistaken then. That's too bad. I'm Amaryllis, but I don't suppose we'll see each other again. Farewell.
Well, looks like I was thrown out of whatever that was. Some kind of barrier? Or maybe...
Did you like it, Lilium? You know I haven't used my voice in... ages.
Lilium, the student council president. Let's see what she has to say. She should be here. Coming in.
Oh, Professor. I don't get many visitors here. I don't believe we've met. I'm...
Council President Lilium. I'm here to ask you about the library. The other library.
Oh. I see. You must be why my dragon threw a little fit earlier. I must say, I'm quite impressed. I did not think brute force alone was enough to resist the barrier.
Well, it wasn't. I was thrown out. Your dragon, though. I assume it's guarding the sacred library. Or rather, what's inside it? Who's inside it?
So, you've met Amaryllis. Who are you, exactly? And how do you know about her?
The name's Verdilia, and she's supposed to be in my class.
Well then, Professor Verdilia, do tell exactly how much you know about her.
She's known as the princess, and she's rumored to be in the secret library. That's all I know. Honestly, I had my doubts about the rumors, but I guess it's real.
Indeed. She's a childhood friend of mine, actually. We grew up together in the same orphanage, enrolled in Lainecrest together.
Orphanage?
Yes. I haven't many pleasant memories of the place, but nevertheless, it was where we grew up, where we learned the skills we needed to survive. We both had a gift for magic, you see.
Is that right? You're definitely not the average student. You single-handedly negotiated the independent study track, and you're friends with one of the great mysteries. Just who are you? Both of you.
Well, Amaryllis is the princess, locked away in her magical bedchamber with naught to do but gaze up at the sky. She's holed up inside the other library, inside that barrier. Many have attempted to approach her, but none could enter. Amaryllis has never left the barrier since coming to the academy, not once.
There's also Amaryllis. She's been enrolled for a while, but has never attended a lecture. Most students only know her as the princess.
It's all coming together now.
The academy is all she has, all we have. There is no place for us elsewhere. So, I became student council president to protect her, and...
You created a separate track and signed a pact of non-intervention with the headmaster to give yourself free reign over your part of the academy.
Yes, very astute.
So that's why Amaryllis hasn't been flunked out for attendance. But if that's all you needed out of the track, how do you maintain relations with the rest of the independents, like Lyelth?
Lyelth? Sorry, who is that?
You don't know the core members of the track you created?
Well, the track's not such a big deal, really. I simply needed a way to protect her. And nobody shall stand in my way. Certainly not one of those meddling professors.
But I'm a professor. So if you can't trust me, why'd you tell me so much about her?
Well, you came to see me of your own volition, did you not? And Amaryllis as well. In fact, your desire to see her was so strong, neither the barrier nor my dragon could deter you. I've been waiting for someone like you this entire time, you see. Someone willing to save her.
Do you have any idea how to get past the barrier?
I do. She and I have much in common. I know how she thinks. We've both loved stories ever since we were children. There was one picture book in particular. We would read it over and over again. The Princess and the Wyrmwitch. That book is the source of the barrier.
The Princess and the Wyrmwitch. What's a picture book doing here? Hang on. This isn't a book at all. It's a replica made of mana. And a damn good replica at that. I knew something was up with that book.
The story features a princess sequestered away in her little magical chamber, and a knight who whisks the princess away. Here, this is yours to keep. Perhaps it will prove useful in getting her out of the barrier.
Thanks.
I am entrusting her fate to you. You will be the one to save the princess. For you, Professor, are the knight.
I'll see what I can do. Now then. How long has it been since I read one of these things?
Once upon a time, in a tall and lonely castle, there lived a terribly ill princess.
Unable to leave her bedchamber, she would gaze up at the sky and sigh. Oh, how I wish I could see the world beyond this window. The king lamented his daughter's lonesome fate, and so he called upon the Wyrmwitch to remedy it with her sorcery. In the new bedchamber created for her, the princess had all the books she could ever want to read, and a dragon playmate to keep her company. The Wyrmwitch sealed the chamber shut, and only the king knew the magic words to get in. Until one day, a knight overheard him utter them. Sun and moon, night and noon. The knight snuck into the magical chamber and took the princess by the hand. "You do not belong in this little cage," he said. "Come, let us see the world together." With a nod, the princess allowed herself to be swept away. The king grew furious and ordered the princess's rescue. At once, the Wyrmwitch soared off and caught up to the knight in the blink of an eye. The knight fought back, but he was no match for the witch's mighty dragon. The princess was back in the witch's arms, where she belonged. And then, lo and behold, the princess was ill no more. For all along, it had been a curse placed upon her by the night, which ailed her so. The Wyrmwitch took the princess by the hand and led her back to the castle, where they lived happily ever after.
Huh? That's how it ends? But that's not...
The story features a princess sequestered away in her little magical chamber, and a knight who whisks the princess away.
Well, now I know Lilium definitely can't be trusted, but this password thing is worth a shot, I guess. Sun and moon, night and noon. Gotta remember that. Okay, time to try this out. Bustling with students as always. Pretty sure it was on this shelf. Aha. Sun and moon, night and noon. If we're going by the plot of the fairy tale, then right about now... Hi there. Me again. It's not hostile this time. Guess the book really did come in handy. Now, to find Amaryllis. There you are. Hey, Amaryllis.
I wasn't expecting to ever see you again. Oh, I know. You're still there?
What are you doing?
This is such a pleasant surprise. I thought it might be a dream. I gave myself a pinch on the cheek just to be sure. But there you are. We meet again, my dear knight.
Yep. Didn't expect such a warm welcome, considering I was here for all of a minute before.
Oh, yes. It was quite sudden, but ever the more striking for it. I'm the princess, Amaryllis. What's your name?
Verdilia. Professor Verdilia.
Good. Now we're friends. We have so much to talk about. But where to start? Oh, how long I've waited for you, my dear knight. Waited and waited, thinking about all the things I wanted to tell you.
Amaryllis has never left the barrier since coming to the academy. Not once.
Oh, well, I've come to talk to you too.
Brilliant! What shall we talk about first? Oh, how about the gap between noon and night? Or the place where all the clouds drift off to? Or, I know...
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm just fine. My apologies. I'm quite ill, you see. Always have been. I got a little too excited, that's all. It's been ages since I've had anyone besides Lilium to talk to.
No need to apologize.
Once upon a time, in a tall and lonely castle, there lived a terribly ill princess.
I see.
Everything will be all right now, though. Because you're here. It's just like Lilium said. The night has come for me. You look different from the night in the illustrations. Oh, but every bit as lovely.
Let's back up a sec. I'm just here to ask you to attend class.
Class? I've read about class in books. It's where teachers talk about all manner of wonderful things, isn't it? Oh, I can't wait. I've already read all the books in the library.
You sure? Don't you want some time to think it over? From what I hear, you've never set foot in the classrooms.
No, I'm quite sure. After all, I'm the princess, and you're the knight. Come to rescue me. Just like Lilium said you would. And, more importantly, class sounds ever so fun.
I can't guarantee it'll be fun, but if you're still up for it...
Absolutely. I would love to hear you lecture.
Okay. Cool. Follow me then. I'll show you to the classroom.
Lead the way, my dear knight. I'm thrilled to have you as my professor.
Yep. Same here, Emma. Such powerful mana. What just happened?
Oh. I thought if anyone could withstand it, it would be you. I'm afraid I can't go with you. I'm the princess, you see. And her very presence brings suffering to all others.
What are you... Her mana's freezing, but it burns.
I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I should have known it would never work. I must stay here. And you must leave me. Only then will your suffering cease.
You... But why?
I am Amaryllis, the cursed princess. Apologies, my dear knight.
Whoa. Are you alright?
You look like a ghost. Should I go get the nurse?
No, I'm fine. Thanks. So much for that. I thought getting to her would be the hard part, not getting her out. Back to the drawing board. But at least I know I was right about one thing.
Because you're here. It's just like Lilium said. The night has come for me.
Like Lilium said, Lilium's all too happy to give information, and I don't trust any of it. Miss Council President.
Oh, dear Knight, you've returned. It seems you were able to see Amaryllis again. Excellent.
No, not excellent. I was kicked out. Again. She called herself cursed. I was hoping you could tell me something about that, seeing as how you're her childhood friend.
I am indeed. And yes, I do know about her curse.
Then why didn't you mention it last time?
Would you have believed me? You don't appear to trust me.
The thing is, you're quite famous, you know? Everyone had a rumor or two to tell about the student council president. I heard you use some pretty unique magic. Creation magic. Mind explaining what that is?
Certainly. My magic materializes my imagination. Anything I can dream of, I can create. A fire-spewing dragon, for example. Or a hidden barrier. Anything at all. I could even sequester my beloved princess inside a chamber of my own creation.
Not even gonna try and hide it, huh? Well, saves me some hassle.
Allow me to save you a little more, then. I am the Wyrmwitch, as you no doubt already suspected.
I had a feeling, yeah. After talking with Amaryllis, I was certain. Even with what little I've seen of her personality, I can tell she's a curious person. She would never shut herself off from the outside world.
How very perceptive of you.
There's still one thing I don't understand, though. What are you after?
Pardon?
Don't play dumb. Your actions contradict themselves. You seal Amaryllis away behind a barrier of your own making, then tell me how to break it. I'll ask again. What are you after?
Oh, dear Knight. You have such a brilliant mind. You are correct, yes. But to be correct is to be predictable. I've been waiting for someone just like you. Waiting oh so long. See, what I am after, what we are after, is a happy ending. Amaryllis is the princess, locked away in her chamber, and I am the Wyrmwitch. And you are the knight, her dashing savior. The headmaster could have played the knight as well, but he had no interest in Amaryllis. And that simply wouldn't do, would it? The princess must be saved, not merely taken away. For only then will we find our stories happily ever after.
Can't say I'd agree.
Why the frightening face? I am here to help you, not hurt you. You wish to get her out of the library, no? I will do my part by telling you about the curse which afflicts Amaryllis. Her curse, or her magic, rather, is her ability to share her senses. The pain she feels, the illness she suffers. It is all shared with any who draw close. I believe you have experienced this for yourself.
What are you... I'm honest, freezing, but it burns.
I'm sorry. Terribly sorry.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Well, does that help, dear Knight?
Dear Knight, huh?
Not fond of your new name? I'm afraid you must grow accustomed to it. You must be the knight if you are to save her.
Yeah? Well, call me whatever.
May fortune guide your hand in battle. You, dear knight, shall be the one to save the cursed princess. Then we will have our happy ending at last. I ask only that you play your part until all is over.
Great. This is gonna be a headache. If I'm going to understand Amaryllis, I'll need to figure out Lilium too.
Certainly. My magic materializes my imagination. Anything I can dream of, I can create.
That's a start. But her abilities can't be as universal as they're chalked up to be.
You look different from the knight in the illustrations. Oh, but every bit as lovely.
If she could really create anything, she could have just made a knight. But she didn't, which means there's limitations to her magic. Well, not gonna make any more progress just thinking about it. Need to test my theories out. I've got all the clues I need. Now it's time to put them to use. I've seen Amaryllis' personality.
I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I should have known it would never work. I must stay here.
Her abilities.
Her curse, or her magic, rather, is her ability to share her senses.
Now, all that's left is her beliefs. Once I make sense of all this, I'll go see her again. Alright, what info do I have on Alicia? I know she was placed in my class, but...
If you're looking for Alicia, she withdrew her enrollment yesterday.
Not sure how much I believe that. There's gotta be more to the story. Hey, could I borrow you for a minute?
Me? Sure, what do you need?
I was a bit curious why Alicia dropped out. Figured you might know more.
She was in my orientation group, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She was a little late, but other than that, she looked ready and excited to be here.
Interesting. Why would she drop out on the first day, then?
Well, I haven't heard the details, but apparently she had a family situation come up. Poor thing. Oh, but you know what? She was chatting with another girl in the group. Maybe Alicia mentioned something to her. I think her name was... Castelle. She picked the guided study track. So let me check what class she's...
Oh, hold on. Did you just say Castelle?
I barely understood any of that. And this was just the first lesson. How am I gonna keep up? I wonder how Alicia's class is. I think it's nearby. Maybe I can catch her before she leaves?
Well, that was weird.
Right? The new professor seems okay, though.
are you?
I'm sorry. I just... Hey, you're scaring her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
How hard is it to be like, oh, hi, what's up? We're happy to help you if you need anything. Thank you. You looking for your classroom? Or did you need something from ours? Alicia? Is this Alicia's class?
Nope.
Wait. Wasn't that the girl who bailed? Bailed? You mean she isn't here? Yeah. She was supposed to be in our class, but didn't show up.
Professor Verdilia didn't really explain it, so who knows?
Verdi? Where is she? When will she be back?
Whoa! I don't know. I don't even know Alicia.
No, not her! Verdilia! Do you know where she is?
She was gonna teach our class, but who knows now? Why are you looking for her, of all people?
I have to find her. So, if you maybe know where to look? I'm surprised you even know who she is. I don't know what rumors you heard, but I wouldn't really recommend her lectures. Professor Verdilia is a wild card. You never know what she'll do. Really?
Yeah, she showed up to class like, morning, here's your classwork, bye. And then she left. Those worksheets took forever.
Don't remind me. Most of the professors are alums or big famous mages, and then there's Verdilia. She never talks about herself, so I have no clue what her deal is.
This is only her second year though, right? She's probably still figuring the whole professor thing out.
Good point. I tried asking upperclassmen how she was last year, but no one could tell me anything. Oh, sorry. Anyways, Verdilia's weird and could be anywhere.
Could even be right behind you. The walls have ears. Better go easy on the gossip. Castelle.
I can't believe you're here.
Castelle, why aren't you back home?
Back home?
Hang on. Am I seeing some family resemblance?
All right, out. Out! You're coming with me.
Okay.
Like I didn't have enough to worry about already. Castelle, why are you here?
To see you.
Why, though?
Huh?
I guess a better question would be how you got here. There's no way they'd let you leave the forest by yourself. Who's with you? Do the others know, or did...
Verdi, slow down! Don't ask so many questions all at once. I just...
Sorry. But I left to keep you safe. If you're here, then...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble. But I did have help. Someone from the academy came to the forest. He kept me safe the whole way here, so I'm okay.
A hostage, then. That old man will pay for this.
Verdi. I wanted to ask you about something. After you took away the tree's spirit...
Don't mention that here.
I'm sorry. I won't. I promise.
I'm not mad at you. I just don't really want to think about it, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, and sorry I snapped at you. Anyways, how have you been, Castelle?
Oh, I'm fine. To be honest, coming to the academy was a bit scary at first. But I'm really, really glad I did. I missed you so much.
All right.
What about you? What's it like being a professor?
It's not bad. A bit weird to think my little sister could have been in my class, though.
Your class? Wait, can I switch? The teacher I have is really nice, but I'd rather study with you.
Nope, no can do. My class this year is a little different. Afraid you don't make the cut.
I don't... But...
Believe me, I'm not that good at teaching. It's just a job.
It's just... You seem different somehow.
I do?
Back home, you were more... I don't know. Never mind. Can I ask you one more thing, though?
What?
If you don't like teaching, then why'd you become a professor?
The academy's filthy rich. Pays good, that's all.
That's all? Really?
Yep. At the end of the day, that's what counts.
Verdi... That's not like you. Did something happen?
No.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad again. I didn't know. I won't ask again. Promise.
Castelle, I'm not mad. I'm fine. Nothing bad's happened. So don't worry about me.
Okay.
I have a question for you, though. Did you meet a girl named Alicia at the orientation?
I did. I was just looking for her myself, but... why?
Just curious. What was she like? Did you notice anything weird?
No. She seemed nice to me. Alicia was really friendly, and she has a big sister too. She said she was going to study really hard to help her. Then, everyone else was leaving, so she said she'd see me again tomorrow. But I haven't been able to find her.
I see. Thanks for telling me. Now, you need to get to class.
Right! One more thing, though. Lunch. Can we eat together? Or dinner? After school?
Well...
Please? It's been forever. So it'd be nice to, spend some time together.
I've got work, so... we'll see.
Oh, right. I don't want to bother you.
You aren't. I just don't know if I'll be free.
Then, if you are,
If I have time, I'll come find you. That work?
Of course!
Sounds like a plan. And I know you're not good with crowds, so don't worry about anyone but yourself. Now, I've got to get back to work. See ya. Castelle doesn't need to know. I don't want her on edge doubting every little thing. That's what I'm here for. Alicia shouldn't have dropped out, and Castelle shouldn't have enrolled. There's more to this, so I need to be on the lookout for leads. It would be nice to catch up with Castelle, though.
Please? It's been forever. So it'd be nice to, spend some time together.
I genuinely can't remember the last time I ate with someone. Probably haven't since I left the forest. Off to a good start, I guess.
Don't delude yourself. I will emerge victorious. I have to.
I am Amaryllis, the cursed princess. Apologies, my dear knight.
Gonna have my hands full with those two. But hey, they aren't bad. What really worries me is Castelle.
To be honest, coming to the academy was a bit scary at first. But I'm really, really glad I did. I missed you so much.
I still can't believe she's here. Gotta power through my work, or I'll never get a chance to sit down and chat. Even if I do convince Lyelth and Amaryllis, I still have to make their lesson plans.
Hello, hello? Why the long face? Something on your mind?
Not particularly. What do you want?
Oh, nothing, just checking on you. I'll admit, I wasn't sure you'd be able to find Lyelth and Amaryllis on your own. But you sure proved me wrong. They're even warming up to you. Teaching problem students and making sure they pass their exams? Sounded tricky to me, but you've got this in the bag. We should have a little celebration.
I don't have this in the bag. Not yet. I have clues and theories, but not answers.
You're a cautious one, huh?
I have to be. As a professor, my mistakes impact students' lives.
Well, too much caution is a sign of too little confidence. We do have a lot of influence. But that doesn't mean we can't make mistakes. They're how we learn and adapt. So be bold, take risks, and make a difference.
Afraid I don't agree.
I'll get off my soapbox then. As long as you're getting results, I won't nitpick over methods. If anything, I've been quite curious about your teaching style.
Why?
I heard your last class showed exceptional growth. I've been dying to know your secret.
Unfortunately for you, I haven't got one.
Oh, don't be like that. There's no competition for best professor, so it'd be nice to share pointers.
How about you share why you're teaching here then?
Well, educators like us have the power to change the world, one kid at a time. Once people are set in their ways, there's no reasoning with them. If you want to make a difference, you have to start with fresh, young minds. Kids soak up knowledge like sponges, and they aren't afraid to get out there and try new things. They're always changing, for better or worse.
For better or worse, huh? That clarifies at least one thing. You and I aren't gonna get along.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been quite impressed with you. I'm a little jealous of your students. Alicia doesn't know what she's missing. And on that note, I'll let you get back to your work. See you later.
Just what is he after? I'm getting the feeling he did have a hand in Alicia's disappearance. But that's not my problem. I've got enough work already. Organize the clues I've got, and then I settle things. What do I know about them? Their personalities, abilities, beliefs. Lyelth, one of the key figures of the Independents. True to his nickname, the Immaculate Idol is a model student. On the surface. He's actually the headmaster's son, and personality-wise, he isn't as perfect as he makes himself out to be. Got a pretty good idea why no one can see his magic. Whether that'll give me an edge, we'll see. He believes in victory, but I don't think it's what he values most. Figuring that out will be vital to convincing him. As for the princess, Amaryllis, I doubt I'm winning her over without going through Council President Lilium as well. The fairy tale told me a lot of what I need, and I have access to the hidden library. The challenge will be circumventing Amaryllis' magic, that curse of hers. Lilium probably won't give me any useful info on it. Given she's the student council president, I guess it's lucky she'll talk to a professor at all. Lilium's magic isn't quite what she says it is, and I'm not sure Amaryllis is being entirely honest about her thoughts either. I think that's enough to work with at least. Especially since there's also Castelle to worry about. Not a great time to goof off at the cafeteria, but she's always been a bit naive. I have to keep an eye on her. Make sure she stays out of trouble. One thing at a time. Now then. I have almost all the info I need on Lyelth. All that's left is to see if I'm right or not. Okay, let's go win this duel.
You showed sufficient aptitude for mana, but alas, experiments do not always proceed as planned. No matter.
No! Father, wait!
Live your life as you see fit. You are free to go.
Professor. Finally decided to show up, did you?
Sorry for the wait, but I've got you figured out now. Your personality, abilities, and beliefs.
Oh? Do you now?
You're analytical and diplomatic, or so you'd like people to think. Deep down, you're more human than you let on. You believe your merit is tied to victory, that you need strength to be worth anything. As for your abilities, that little demonstration gave me a pretty clear idea of why no one can see your magic.
You don't sound very nervous for one about to risk everything in battle. Are you expecting me to falter at your little game of detective?
I don't, and it's not a game. Besides, you don't look so nervous yourself. Shouldn't you get into stance, Lyelth?
I'm afraid it's too late for you, Professor.
You're pretty fast. Makes sense people don't see it coming.
I told you, didn't I? Not even you can see my magic. What happened to having it all figured out, huh?
Actually, that's what tipped me off.
Either way, you won't be able to see my magic.
Not all magic's visible. Take wind magic, for example. But wind magic has other tells, and I didn't pick up any when you bailed my spy out. There was no shift in mana, no incantation, no use of catalysts, just an instantaneous effect. Not to mention, for all your talk about practice, you've only been teaching classroom lectures. I get why you'd conceal your magic from professors, but for some reason, you were hiding it from your peers, too.
What are you getting at?
The info I've got points to one solution. You aren't using your magic to attack.
That's the best you could come up with? If not magic, then what? I'll have you know my win against that professor was very real.
I didn't say you're not using magic, just that you weren't using your own. See, I know that you're Cornelius' son, but you don't have his powers.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you had the Corpse King's powers, it'd be pretty easy to convince people you had the strength to beat him, right? Would have been simpler than what you have been doing, but you didn't have a choice. Got me thinking about what your powers were and why you'd need to keep them quiet. I didn't know any forms of magic capable of your speed and precision, so I did some research. Cornelius's biography didn't mention you much, but I did find a section on the family's collection of magic artifacts.
And?
One of the artifacts was interesting. An ancient relic. One of the treasures sealed away by a bygone civilization. A set of enchanted marionettes. Sound familiar? Now you're listening. From what I read, the puppet strings are imbued with mana, which would explain your invisible attacks.
Well, now what? My puppets are flawless. Knowing what they are won't help you dodge their attacks.
They sure do look well-maintained for puppets that old.
Obviously. They're state-designated artifacts, the very pinnacle of ancient technology.
Not the preservation. I meant, it looks like you take good care of them.
Uh-huh.
Normally, it'd take an expert just to use them, let alone maintain their integrity. To reach that level of experience this young, you must have put in a hell of a lot of work. I can tell. The really mean a lot to you.
So what?
So, that's the last thing I needed to know. How much you cherish those puppets. And now, I win, Lyelth.
Oh, good. I was just thinking of how to shut you up. But it seems you're finally ready to do this. I will be the victor. And after this farce is over, I will move on to challenge my father.
Fine, fine. Let's get this lesson started.
You dodged. How?
How indeed. See, that's the trickiest part of a real fight. Predicting your opponent's moves. But I already know what to expect from you and your puppets, because I did my homework. They're fast and have finesse. However, none of that matters if they don't hit me. When you fight a mage, you can predict attacks by tracking their mana. You don't give opponents that option, though. Your puppets move instantly at the flick of a finger. So, that's what I need to track. Long as I can see your hands, I can see attacks coming.
Fine then. Try tracking this.
You've got a glaring weakness, Lyelth.
You think I don't know that? Sure, you've revealed my trick with your little game of detective. But guess what? You haven't seen the half of what my puppets are capable of. All I need is more practice, more skill.
That confirms another suspicion I had. You've been really focused on strategy, technique, practice, but not magic itself. If you didn't want people catching on to your puppets, you could have used magic as a diversion. And those puppets should have mana-activated features, but you're not using them. Lyelth, you can't use magic, can you?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! So what if I can't use magic? I can still fight. My puppets are flawless. I'll show you! And Father! No one will ever call me a disappointment again!
That's more like it. You were all bark before, but now you've got some bite. Let me clarify one thing, though. Your lack of mana isn't the weakness I was talking about. You'll see. Now, let's get this duel started. I'm sure you're aware of your puppet's limitations. Your attacks are fast, yes, but also light. They're good for rushing unexpected foes, but they're not going to close a drawn-out fight.
My puppets deliver mana-infused slashes. Slashes capable of killing. And don't think I won't do it. I've long since prepared myself. Not all students are harmless sheep, Professor.
Again, you're missing the point. You've never been up against true combat magic, have you?
What?
How about a demonstration? Toll the hour. Set the sun.
The entire building is shaking.
Tell me whence the moon hath come.
This many trees. Summoned without any medium? Impossible!
This classroom is now a forest, sacred and sequestered. And it's growing. You've got a minute to do something about it. Your move, Lyelth. Thought so.
What? Where?
Over here. Your reach is shorter than mine, so you had no choice but to run closer. Movements like that are easy to read and counter. Looks like I'm gonna have to explain the answer myself. Part of the weakness I'm noticing is a lack of balance. You exude confidence in front of others, but lose that composure when alone. It really shows when you talk about your puppets. My puppets are flawless. My puppets can do this and that.
And what of it?
All your confidence is in strength. Always has been. But for all your faith in your puppets, you don't trust your own abilities. Lyelth, your fatal weakness isn't that you lack mana. It's that you value your puppets over yourself!
No!
Using your puppets in battle means there's always the possibility of losing them. Just like this. Beating you is as simple as disarming you. And then...
Remember, Lyelth is still a child. I wonder, how would he react if he lost that which he cherishes most?
If all I cared about was winning, I could break your puppets.
No. No!
However, victory isn't just about winning.
My mother left me with the strength to fight.
My objective is to make you join my class. And there's only one way to do that.
What?
Idiot. If I hadn't been bluffing, jumping between me and your puppets could have killed you. They're supposed to protect you, not the other way around. But to you, they're worth risking your life. It's why you try so hard to keep them out of sight, out of danger. And it's proof that beneath the prefect facade, you've got a good heart.
I'm not some puzzle for you to solve. What do you know?
I know that your worth isn't determined by strength. You don't have to beat me or the headmaster. You have your own abilities, a kind, genuine personality. So believe in them.
You think your empty words can make me feel better about myself?
No, I don't. But I want you to know this. In a real battle, if you don't look out for yourself, that's it. That old geezer knows what your puppets mean to you. He'd target them because that's the easiest way to get at you. And Cornelius doesn't hesitate. If you tried to shield your puppets like you did just now, you wouldn't walk out of the fight alive.
Then why didn't you do the same?
You mentioned before that you got your strength from your mother.
My mother left me with the strength to fight.
At first, I thought you meant you inherited your mother's magic. But no. What she left you were those puppets. If I broke them, you'd never forgive me and would never join my class. If you don't join my class, then I fail my task whether I beat you or not.
You took my puppets from me, just to show me that? So what is it you want with me anyway?
You asked me before what I could possibly teach you. So here's my answer. Lyelth. I can teach you how to defeat the Corpse King.
You say that like it's easy.
Oh, it won't be easy. That's why you need to learn. Combat isn't the only way to beat an opponent. Victory is when you fulfill your objectives. And that's what you've lost sight of. You're so focused on fighting Cornelius, you don't know what you're fighting him for. Lyelth, what does victory over that old man mean to you?
It means...
I can help you find your answer. That's what my class has to offer. Guidance on how to one-up Cornelius in a way that matters. Just like I beat you, right? I hope you haven't forgotten our deal. If I win...
All right. Victory is yours, Professor. And thank you for not breaking my puppets. You were right about them being my mother's. They're all I have to remember her by.
I see.
Can you promise that one day I'll have my victory over my father? Promise me that, and I'll be your student.
Yeah. It's a promise. Welcome to my class, Lyelth. From now on, I'll be your teacher. Sun and moon, night and noon.
Hello, my dear knight. How are you feeling? You really shouldn't come too close, for your own good.
I'm fine. Listen, I heard all about your... you know.
Oh, from Lilium? Yet here you are. It's so good to see you again.
The pain I felt last time, that was the same pain you feel, wasn't it? That's your magic. You share your senses with those around you.
It can be quite awkward at times. I have no control over it, you see.
That fever, it felt like I was being suffocated. Are you always in so much pain, even now?
Oh, the fever. Yes. Torment with every breath. Bones screaming in protest, twisting out of shape. Each waking moment hot, yet cold. And, oh, so painful. But that is what it means to be alive, is it not?
Has it been like this since you were born?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything before the orphanage. The orphanage must have been where I fell ill. We went through a lot there. We were always odd as children, Lilium and I. So maybe it's only natural odd things happen to us.
Orphanage.
Yes, I haven't many pleasant memories of the place, but nevertheless, it was where we grew up, where we learned the skills we needed to survive.
So she was telling the truth. But then what about...
Does something trouble you, my dear knight? That won't do. Let's talk about something else. I have so much to ask you.
Yeah, sure. Ask away.
Okay. What first? Are there really 7 great mysteries at Lainecrest? I've always been curious about them.
The only one I know much about is the princess. That's you.
Oh, me? I'm one of the great mysteries? Oh dear. Do you suppose I'll need a special greeting or a catchphrase?
You sure beat to your own drum.
Do I? Ooh, I hope I've not said anything strange. I haven't really spoken to anybody since leaving the orphanage. Just Lilium. But still, the princess. Great mystery of Lainecrest. I quite like it. How did they know my character, though? I suppose the other students must love the fairy tale as well.
Wait a second. What do you mean, your character?
The princess. She's the role I play in The Princess and the Wyrmwitch.
That explains a lot. Yeah, that's gonna make this a lot easier.
Huh?
Amaryllis, I have to ask you something.
Oh, please. Anything at all.
What are your thoughts on The Princess and the Wyrmwitch?
My thoughts? Well, I think it's a lovely story. I mean, Lilium absolutely adores it.
I've noticed, whenever opinions are involved, you bring up Lilium.
Did you like it, Lilium? You know I haven't used my voice in ages. No, I'm quite sure. After all, I'm the princess, and you're the knight, come to rescue me. Just like Lilium said you would.
I'm asking for your opinion, Amaryllis. It doesn't matter what Lilium or anyone else thinks. Your opinion is yours and yours alone. Okay then, I'll go first. I wasn't a big fan of the book, honestly. Even for a picture book, the plot and characterization was all over the place. I don't get how anyone could call that a happy ending.
I thought maybe we could see eye to eye. But I suppose not.
And right on cue, the dragon enters to protect the princess.
She's my playmate. All these long days at the academy, she's been here to listen to me. If you've read the book, you must know by now. The knight rescues the princess from her chamber, but loses to the Wyrmwitch in the end.
That might be how the book goes, but this is no book. This is reality!
I'm the princess, you see. And her very presence brings suffering to all others.
You, dear knight, shall be the one to save the cursed princess. Then we will have our happy ending at last.
So I'll do my part to help you see that! I'll fight the dragon, but not as the knight. As Verdilia.
What? Whatever do you mean?
I'll show you, Amaryllis. I'll prove to you that Lilium's happy ending is no happy ending at all. Now then, time to test my theory. First! Okay, my attacks have no effect. As expected! The amount of mana I'm hurling at it would normally have some effect, even against a real dragon. But it hasn't so much as flinched. So either this dragon has some special defense up, or... or there's some effect dulling my attacks.
No, my dear knight. You needn't do this. Please leave before you get hurt.
No can do. I've got a job to finish. But don't you worry. I've got everything I need to know about you and Lilium. We're going to be just fine.
But... my dear knight, you do not understand. Lilium's creation magic is flawless. No matter how strong you are, you cannot win against a real dragon.
Amaryllis. It's time to stop pretending.
What?
Talking to you, I realized something. You're an avid learner with insatiable curiosity. You'll grow if taught properly. I know you will.
No. I'm the princess, and
that's where you're wrong, Amaryllis. See, names are more important than most people realize. They can be used to influence your fate, for better or worse. The knight, the princess, these names, they're magical chains that bind us. I am me, and nobody else. The knight in the story didn't grow up in the forest. He never kidnapped a goddess. I may not be proud of my past, but it's mine. Only mine. And that's why I...
What's gotten into you, my dear knight?
I'm not your knight. I'm your professor. I am Verdilia. Toll the hour, set the sun. Tell me whence the moon hath come. Ha!
Lilium's dragon. But how?
In a listening mood now? It's time, Amaryllis. Time to unravel that curse of yours.
Unravel my curse? How do you mean, my dear knight?
Amaryllis, do not call me that again. Those fairy tale names are the root of your curse.
What?
The dragon was an incredibly powerful magical creation, but still, I wouldn't normally have trouble fighting that even one-on-one. Something was limiting my power, and making the hits I took feel heavier. And that something was my role. I was the knight, scripted to lose to the Wyrmwitch Lilium. You've noticed by now, haven't you? How Lilium's magic really works. People call it creation magic, but she can't just make whatever she wants. Or rather, she can't conjure stuff out of thin air. Her magic works more like a curse. It was something you said that tipped me off.
Something I said? I'm the princess, you see. And her very presence brings suffering to all others.
The way you acted like you were supposed to be the princess. That and...
You will be the one to save the princess. For you, Professor, are the knight.
Lilium told me to be the knight. I tested the effects of the role while fighting the dragon, so I've got a decent idea of how it works. Lilium is using the princess and the Wyrmwitch as a catalyst for her mana. Every time she called me the knight, she was casting a spell. Because her real magic is transformation, not creation. She forced me to play a role, and I couldn't break her character. That's what was holding me back. I could beat a dragon easy, but the knight couldn't. The room we're in should work the same way. Lilium cast some existing room for the role of the princess's bedchamber. The spell transformed it into a hidden cell, just like the one the Wyrmwitch made. Same goes for the dragon. Lilium forced an animal, or another human being, to play the role.
She... forced?
Yes. And you, Amaryllis.
No. Stop.
You've been forced to play the role of the sickly princess locked up in her chamber.
Stop.
The illness which gnaws away at your body, your mind.
No! That's enough! We've always been together. Lilium and I. She's there in every single memory of mine. Ever since we met at the orphanage. Can you imagine what it was like to receive a name? A real name for the first time. When all you've ever been called was a number. Even after coming to Lainecrest, until you came along, Lilium was the only one I had to talk to. She is a friend, and a sister, and more dear to me than anybody else in this world. That's why I can't.
No, Amaryllis. That doesn't mean you have to forgive her for what she's done. And it doesn't mean you have to suffer from the princess's illness forever.
Stay back!
You're gonna need more than that to stop me.
No! My dear knight, you mustn't come any closer! You will perish!
No, I won't. And you know why? Because I'm not the knight.
This is nonsense! Why do you risk so much for...
You said it yourself, didn't you? You want to hear me lecture? I was happy to hear you say that, you know. Really. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll do what I have to make it happen.
Go! Leave me! I don't want to hear another word from you! William's world is all I need. If I just listen to her, we'll have our happy ending.
Wake up, Amaryllis! We're not in some fairy tale. There is no happy ending. You are you, not the princess. You are Amaryllis. Just
Amaryllis, my student. Knight, my dear Knight. No, please stand up. Believe in me, Amaryllis. Lilium's magic isn't perfect. You can reject your role, just like I did. You are not the princess, and I am not the knight. Amaryllis, call me by my true name. But... Professor Verdilia! Are you all right? Yeah, fine. Your hand. It's warm. I had forgotten the warmth. The softness of another's hand in my own. Hey, do we really need to hold hands? Absolutely. It's my way of proving to you that I'm all right now. Okay, then. The Wyrmwitch tried to take the princess's hand, but she shrugged it off and shook her head sadly. The princess ran over to the injured knight, then turned to face the Wyrmwitch. I would rather be free than safe, she said, and walked away with the knight, never to return to the tall and lonely castle. The end. That ending's different than the one I read. Or, wait, did you? To tell you the truth, I never liked the ending. I mean, the princess said she wanted to see the outside world. And the one who made that wish come true wasn't the Wyrmwitch. So I would always think to myself, how would I rewrite the ending if I could? You know what? I like your ending better. Thank you, Professor. Me too. So, that's it for my happy ending then. But if I'm not the princess, then who am I? I'm afraid that's not something I can teach you. You can't? But what I can do is help you think. We'll find your answer together. I teach students how to use magic, and they say magic is a mirror. It reflects the life of a mage. What you thought was your magic turned out to be Lilium's, right? So in order to find yourself, Amaryllis, you'll first need to confront your magic. My magic? Yep. Once you know that, it'll open up a whole new world for you to explore. But you have to start somewhere. In my class, I can guide you through the basics. You in? Yes, Professor. I suppose I'll be stopping by your classroom then. As Amaryllis. Just Amaryllis. Good. That's the spirit. Well, I'll call for you once I have things sorted out. That'll be your cue to come to my classroom, as just Amaryllis, of course. And there, I'll teach you. Not as your dear knight, but as plain old Professor Verdilia. I could use a break.
did promise her. Wouldn't hurt to check up on Castelle. Her class should be somewhere down this hall. There, found her.
I didn't finish writing that down yet. Psst. Here. Oh.
Hurry up and copy it. He's writing more.
I'll try. Thank you.
Saved by the bell. I think you dropped your quill, by the way.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Why am I so clumsy? There. Got it. Professor? Thank you for teaching us. I think I understood most of it.
Really? That's great! I hope you enjoyed the lesson and have a great lunch break with Professor Verdilia.
Don't know what I expected. Of course she's in his class.
Hello again, Miss Verdilia. I noticed you peeping in.
You knew she was here. You knew the whole time.
Ah, you mean Castelle. I was looking up my students before the term started, and wouldn't you know it? The younger sister of our one and only Professor Verdilia in my class. With so many kinds of magic between all the children, it helps having a point of reference. Assuming you two have the same powers, that is?
None of your business. Stay away from her.
I see you're very protective of her. I promise I'll take extra good care of her. She's got a lot of potential, that Castelle. And it's my job as a professor to help her develop it.
Your job is to teach the curriculum.
And that includes helping students awaken their sleeping abilities, does it not?
She doesn't have any sleeping abilities.
Now, that's selling her short. Are you bluffing, or have you truly not noticed? Castelle's not your baby sister anymore. She's a budding young mage that I have a duty to educate. And to be frank, I would like to see you take an active part in her education too. It would be a real treat, the Angel of Death teaching her own sister.
You... How dare!
Now, I'm starving, and Castelle's waiting for you. Enjoy your lunch, Verdi.
Weiss?
Verdi? What were you and Professor Weiss talking about?
What did you hear? Did you hear anything he just said?
No, nothing.
Really? Nothing?
I just, saw you together. I promise I wasn't eavesdropping.
Good.
I'm glad you came, though. I was worried you wouldn't have time for lunch.
Something urgent just came up, so, sorry. Looks like I have to bail.
Oh, okay.
We can grab lunch some other time, once I've got things under control. But I need you to be careful around Weiss. Don't trust a single word he says. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. See you around, Castelle.
I know I shouldn't lie, but I didn't know what else to do. Verdi, I'm so sorry.
It would be a real treat. The Angel of Death teaching her own sister.
You... How dare!
I thought I knew everything about Verdi, but I've never heard her called the Angel of Death. I don't like this. I don't like not knowing my own sister. No more secrets. I want to know everything.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Professor. Can I,
Yeah, get back to lunch. Sorry to pull you over. Figures. None of the students have any complaints about Weiss. The term just started, but still.
Professor Weiss? He's a great teacher. He's really good at explaining things, and he's stuck around during the break to answer questions. Super friendly, too. Don't know what else to tell you, though. Why do you need to know?
His class loves him. It's not like I can't see why. He acts nice, but...
Once people are set in their ways, there's no reasoning with them. If you want to make a difference, you have to start with fresh, young minds. Kids soak up knowledge like sponges, and they aren't afraid to get out there and try new things. They're always changing, for better or worse.
Not trusting a guy who talks like that. He's trying to give Castelle weird ideas, and he's hiding something about Alicia.
If you're looking for Alicia, she withdrew her enrollment yesterday. She hadn't attended classes yet, so there wasn't much fuss to it. Sorry for the confusion.
He had a cover-up ready before I even knew she was gone. But we'll see how well he hid his tracks. Hey.
Huh? Professor Verdilia?
What are you doing here?
Was wondering if you knew anything about Alicia. New girl was supposed to be in this class?
Oh, her? Your sister was looking for her too. I'm not sure how to get in touch or anything though, sorry. Were they friends?
Dunno. Any guesses why she left?
Maybe the academy was too much for her. It can be pretty overwhelming. Not to mention all the weird rumors. The cursed library, a guy with invisible magic, the Angel of Death. How did that one go again?
It's more of a ghost story than a rumor, but, each night, a fallen angel roams the campus. And if it finds you, BAM! You're dead. Let's be real, though. It's just to keep us from trying anything risky while the professors are out.
No. No, that's not right. The Angel of Death doesn't attack students.
Alicia was really friendly, and she has a big sister too. She said she was going to study really hard to help her. Then everyone else was leaving, so she said she'd see me again tomorrow. But I haven't been able to find her.
Could it be?
Professor?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Go straight home after class. I have a bad feeling about that rumor.
That assignment took forever. It's already dark, and I still have to study for the quiz when I get home.
Good evening. You're here rather late.
Oh, Professor Weiss. Sorry, I didn't mean to stay past curfew.
I'll let it slide this time, so don't worry about it. I see you're quite the hard worker, and with mana reserves like yours, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you'll make a perfect addition to the Academy.
Huh? What did you just...
Yep, everything looks good. Another fine catch for the Headmaster's collection.
I can't move. No, let me go. Help! Help!
Shush, none of that now. It'll be over before you... Oh? Miss Verdilia, what brings you to the West Tower?
Help. He...
Run, now!
Thank you.
Weiss.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
You know damn well. Shouldn't have messed with my student.
But she wasn't...
Not her. Alicia. The one who you said dropped out.
Oh, her. A real shame, that one. She had a lot of potential.
Cut the act. You took advantage of the Angel of Death rumors to attack students. And I caught you red-handed. This ends here.
I haven't attacked anyone. We don't want students on campus unsupervised, so I have the headmaster's permission to scare them off.
Then I'll deal with Cornelius next. I don't care if you had permission. You're gonna pay for what you did.
Am I?
Don't expect mercy. A professor shouldn't threaten students. No excuses!
Oh!
Good riddance.
Very impressive, but I'm not down for the count yet.
How? That should've...
To sprout this much foliage, and so fast. A divine blessing from the tree of 1,000 harvests, I gather. I would have loved to see more of your powers, but I'm afraid we'll have to cut this short. I'm expecting company.
Huh?
Hello, Castelle. Your sister and I were having a little chat. Care to join us?
A chat? If it's your fault Birdie's upset...
Castelle, stay back.
Okay. I've had enough playing the boogeyman for one night. I'll see you two tomorrow.
He was a step ahead of me again. If I try anything, he'll retaliate against Castelle. What is he after? What does he gain from attacking students? Hey, Castelle. I'm sorry. I was hoping to keep you out of this mess.
It's not your fault. And don't worry. If you're ever in trouble, I'll help you.
I'm fine. Just focus on keeping yourself safe.
I will! Verdi's only pushing me away because she's busy. right? And then she'll go back to how she always was.
Moment of truth. They should have the room number. Maybe they're lost, or running late, or...
Huh? You're joking, right? I have to study in the stump?
You'll live. I'm glad you showed up.
Well, can't exactly go back to my class after losing to a professor. Look, I upheld my end of the deal, so you'd better make good on yours. Get teaching.
Not so fast. There should be one more student coming.
Pardon? Who else would want to learn in this dump of a classroom?
Oh, Professor Verdilia! I wasn't expecting to find the right classroom quite so soon.
Great to see you made it, Amaryllis. I was kinda worried you'd get lost.
As was I, which is why I asked a little mouse I met along the way for directions. She was very kind.
You can speak with rodents. That's fairly advanced magic.
You're funny. Mice don't talk, silly. I simply asked where I might find Professor Verdilia's classroom, and off she went on her adorable little legs. So I followed her here.
I see?
If I may ask, though, who are you?
That's Lyelth. He's your new classmate.
My classmate? I've never had a classmate before.
What?
I've read all about them in books, though. They study together and become the best of friends. Oh, what game should we play first? Do you fancy hide and seek, Lyelth?
What's her deal?
Her name's Amaryllis. Ever hear of the princess?
The princess? As in that nonsense rumor?
It's a long story, but bottom line is, she's real, so be nice to her.
Be nice to her? This isn't kindergarten.
Oh, for the record, she is older than you.
You're kidding. Oh. I'm Lyelth. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, princess.
Oh, that's not my name anymore. I have my own name.
Okay.
Lovely to meet you, Lyelth. I'm Amaryllis. Just Amaryllis.
Whatever you say.
All right. Lyelth knows a lot about the Academy. If you have any questions, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Yes, that would be most appreciated. As long as you don't mind, Lyelth.
Sure. Of course. Now then, can we get on with today's lesson already?
Relax, I've got plans for you both. See, I'm supposed to make sure you pass your exams. Headmaster's orders.
And?
Ooh, exams? I've read about those too. Dreadful things, I hear. Oh dear. I suppose I'll have to study extra hard.
About that. We're supposed to cover test prep. Doesn't mean we will. The headmaster never bothered to ask for my input, so I couldn't care less about his.
You're serious?
I am. You have better things to do. Lyelth, I'll be teaching you how to one-up Cornelius. And Amaryllis, I'll be helping you find your very own magic. That should be a lot more useful. Thoughts?
No objections from me.
I'll be happy to learn whatever you teach, Professor. I can hardly wait to learn what lessons are like.
Perfect. For starters, how about some self-introductions?
Huh? Wait. You're not joking.
Deal with it. Just be grateful we don't have 40 kids to get through. It would benefit us to know who we're working with, right?
Sure, but don't you think there are better uses of class time?
Rushing past the basics won't do you any favors. Trust me, we've got time.
I'd rather like to get to know you better, Professor. And Lyelth.
Fine. You bested me fair and square, so I won't question your methods. So, who's introducing themselves first?
Oh, me! I want to go first.
Very well then. How about your magic for starters? One can learn a great deal about a person from their magic. Your future goals would be nice too.
Well, I don't know my magic yet. And I thought I wanted to be a princess. But now I'm not so sure.
Are you hearing this, Professor? Do something about her!
What's this? You're worried about her? How sweet.
Pardon me, I am not...
Anyways, I guess I'll kick off the intros. Name's Verdilia. Occupation, professor. Hobby, sleeping. Favorite food, meat. Least favorite food, veggies. And as far as my abilities go...
Oh, dear knight, you have done brilliantly. You have proven yourself quite capable of fulfilling your role, moving the story along, bringing us closer to our happy ending. Hitherto, I have summoned forth my kin only to guard the princess. But the time is nigh for me to sharpen tooth and claw and take back what the knight has stolen from me. The wait is almost over. I am coming for you, my dear Amaryllis. Soon, our happy ending will be within reach.
At last, the board is set. Verdilia did well assembling the pieces. To the unknowing bystander, Lyelth has abandoned his peers to lick a professor's boots. Amaryllis has escaped the library, and the council president responds by mustering her forces. Excellent. Now I need only wait for Weiss to light the fuse. Then, perhaps, after all these ages spent languishing in boredom, I shall meet a worthy foe at last.
I did it! I can't wait to show Bertie! She'll be so proud!
My! Did you do this yourself, Castelle? Color me impressed. You have potential. Are you interested in developing your powers? With a little help, you could surpass the divines above.
Me? Surpass divines?
Of course. I'm sure you're no stranger to Verdilia's talents, right? But I can tell, you'll overtake even her in no time.
Your knight isn't gonna lose to the Wyrmwitch. Not much of an actor, but I will get you out of here.
Oh, you truly are the perfect knight. But I'm afraid this is a battle you cannot win.
How do you have so much mana? Ha! Why aren't my attacks working? No, this can't be happening. I know I'm stronger than...
I thank you, my dear knight. You reminded me of a truth I should never have forgotten. Lilium is the only one who can save me. Her world is the only place I'll ever belong. For I am a princess. I always was, and always will be.
No, Amaryllis, wait! The curse, it's getting stronger.
Yes, it was silly of me to ever think otherwise. Lilium is all I need. Our world has no room for another. Farewell, my dear knight.
Oops. I don't know what you expected, Miss Verdilia, but what's done is done. Her curse shares her feelings, doesn't it? The more you hurt her, the more you hurt yourself. At least you tried. Good night, Professor. Sweet dreams.
Your act is over. Those puppets were your weakness, and now they're gone. You've got so much talent of your own, and if this is the only way to make you see it, fine. I can teach you how to fight for real.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I haven't felt like this since the day he denied Mother her peaceful repose.
What do you...
You're no different. You're just like him. You take from me all that I hold dear and smash it to pieces. But never again. Never again. My puppets. Mother's puppets. They were all I had to remember her by.
Where is this mana coming from? The puppets?
Mother, can you hear me? I know you're listening. Today will be the day I finally put what Father taught me into practice.
What are you?
I'm Father's little boy, and he has high hopes for me. He said I have a rare gift. Look, Mother, look. Look how easily I can kill this professor.
Oh, Miss Verdilia, that certainly didn't go to plan. No worries, though. Your little blunder doesn't really affect the headmaster's plans. or mine. And as for the boy, well, we never expected anything of him anyways. See you around. Perhaps you'll fare better at your next job.